What's up? This is part two of the continuation of how we met our girlfriends. And so it's my turn, the Humu Nation's turn. Um, you know, honestly, my story's a little more, my story's like the opposite of, it's actually the opposite of Tristan's, where for me, mine happened in college. Whereas Tristan's, obviously, as you guys heard, or T Snipers, sorry, obviously occurred in high school. And so basically, how we met, I think the question's how we met, right? So basically, you know, I just kind of went into college not expecting anything, not expecting much, just because, I mean, it just wasn't on my mind. Like, that wasn't one of my goals. Like, it wasn't on my to-do list of the year,
Yeah.
And so, basically, I just went in, I think, and I met my, the way that the school I go to is set up is there's like a bunch of colleges basically, and colleges are basically like where you like your dorms, and there's like I think there's 10 colleges, and basically, and every college is kind of separated into different houses, or there's like multiple houses for each college. So like my college has like 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's like 7 different buildings where people sleep. So, or people's dorms. So it's not like a big giant building. Like, I don't know if you guys know, but UCLA or whatever, it's not a big giant dorm where there's like 8 floors. Ours is a little more spread out.
Well, they actually do
And
have
so,
dorms. It's like 8 floors, but that's beside the point.
yeah. That's yeah. And then basically, you get to kind of know the people in your building, because the buildings they're only like 4 stories high, and there's like in a building there's probably like 100 people living in it, so you get to know a good amount of people. And so basically I met like a lot of my housemates, and I think like the third night that I was at school, before the actual academic session started, we all decided to go out to eat downtown. And so I was like, all right, so my roommate and I, we just decided to go. And then the day before that, actually, I didn't know this, but apparently there was a dance at a different college, and my housemates met my my girlfriend, and then her and her friends, because she's from a different college, so they all met, but I didn't know about her, but they all met, and then the next day, my housemates invited her and her friends to the dinner as well. And I just remember I was walking to the bus stop with my roommate, because everyone's already there, and then I saw this like Asian girl, and then I was like, all right, like, she's pretty, but even then I still didn't really think anything of it, just because it was not in my mindset at all. And then basically, we started talking a little bit, just after we got to downtown and we were walking to the restaurant. Just generic questions like, oh, like, where are you from? What did you do in high school? Blah, blah, blah. It turns out she did volleyball. She's from San Francisco and stuff like that. And then and we got to know each other on a good level. obviously not as much as now, but on a good level. And then we came back to my building. Actually, everyone just came back to our building. I guess my building, and because we have a lounge and we were just chilling there. And honestly, she was like probably the first person that I was able to click with really, really well. And so I just decided that I wanted to get her to know her better. And so we just decided to go just kind of by ourselves to kind of to extend our conversation that we were having at dinner, because it's kind of hard to get to know a person on a person-to-person basis if there's like many people around you and you guys just having like a big conversation, like at least that's how I feel. So like it's a lot easier for me to get to know someone a lot better on like a one-to-one, like a person ratio. And so that's just how it went. And then we just went out to the field. I mean, this was like 1 or something like that, and then we just went out to the field, and that's where I really, really got to know her. She told me a lot of stuff, and I told her a lot of stuff, and it was just a conversation, and like we were definitely like she honestly, she was probably the first person that I clicked with very, very well.
Yeah.
And then it all kind of went from there, and we actually started just hanging out every day on a daily basis, and honestly, it didn't really hit me for a while that,
Oh, excuse me, sorry.
like, hey, she could, like, no, it's cool. It didn't really hit me that, hey, she could be a potential girlfriend for a long, long time.
Yeah.
I just kind of saw her as, it was just like oh wow, she's like one of my best friends.
Yeah.
And that's just how it started, and then it all went from there. And then we just kind of hung out every single day, and then, we got more fond of each other, more friendlier and more like comfortable in a good way, where we could talk to each other and stuff like that. And that's basically how it went. So basically, I just met her in college, without having any expectations, without having any hey, I want a girlfriend type of thing, and it just kind of all happened. So, back to the moral of the story, it's just, that's at the end of the day, that's how it worked for us. It may not work for everyone. Maybe for you guys, maybe some of you guys watching, you guys did the complete opposite, and then maybe it worked. We're not saying one way is better than the other.
Yeah.
We're just saying this is how our story is. This is our, this is how it went for us.
Yeah.
And that's what we're just trying to say. That's the moral of the story. That's just how it worked well for us,
Yeah.
So by all means, if you guys want to go try that, then that's fine, and honestly, it may take a lot of patience, because at the end of the day, this way where, you're not expecting anything, like you're not going out and reaching out to every single girl you meet.
Yeah.
It takes a lot of patience, but at the end of the day, they worked for us. So, if that works for you guys, great. If it doesn't, then, maybe you guys try the other way.
Yeah.
So that's my story. Thank you for listening.
Yeah.
Just, and, if you guys want, make us a video of, how you met your significant other. And if you guys don't have a significant other, tell us something special about you, or maybe you met a friend, a really good friend,
And, some people think
comment,
that,
or whatever. Yeah, go ahead.
Some people, sorry, this is like another point here, but, some people think, since they don't have a boyfriend or girlfriend, then, that they're gonna be single forever,
Yeah.
And, I'm pretty sure that's not gonna be true. I mean, if you're not a creeper, then, your time will come, and, you just gotta be patient, and just, you just gotta, you just can't be too desperate.
When the time is right, the time is right.
Yeah. I mean, if you're that kind of guy or girl that still, that's very outgoing and likes to get girls' numbers and stuff and boys' numbers, then by all means, that's great. But a lot of people aren't like that, and I mean, the common people, or not common people, like the common thing is that people, they're usually shy around a girl or guy that they like. So it's like, you know, it's hard. It's hard to like, talk to the people that you like and stuff, because
Mm.
you wanna get to know them better, but if they don't like you, then it's kind of like that thing where it's like, oh, like this person doesn't like me, like no one will like me ever again, or like no one will ever like me. It's not like that. Like you just gotta stay positive
Yeah.
and um, you just gotta be patient and do your time. And oh shit, and
Do your time in jail. No, I'm just kidding.
But yeah, that's basically. I mean, everyone's experience is different, but you just if you're like living that single life, then that's okay too, because there are a lot of good reasons to be
Yeah, yeah.
single, a lot of benefits too. Relationships
There.
aren't rosy and rainbows and unicorns as people make it out to be.
Yeah.
Some people may like post pictures like, oh, look at me and my boyfriend at like Disneyland, like on Instagram and stuff like that. But in
Yeah,
reality,
and that's just like the good part, you know.
yeah,
It's not every day where people go, hey, like this is us fighting. Look at our picture. No one really
yeah,
does that.
yeah.
You
No
know,
one really
so
sees the behind the scenes of the relationship,
yeah,
and I think that's why
but
people kind of rush to
yeah,
get
but
relationships because they want to have those experiences like that. But in
yeah,
reality,
yeah, yeah,
it's both ways. You gotta put in the work to actually have those things.
yeah. But also just best believe that, like T Sniper said before, the behind the scenes part is probably as important, you know, as the good parts of the relationship,
Yeah.
you know. So don't just count out, oh, like there's also the bad parts in a relationship, so like I'm not gonna go through it. But
Yeah.
rather than that, like, you want to learn from your mistakes, your failures, and
Yeah. It's bound
cherish
to happen.
that,
Like you're
you
not
know.
gonna have like that perfect relationship. Like no one
Yeah,
is. Like I'm just being honest here.
yeah,
Um, if you think that you're gonna have like that perfect relationship, then you're in it for a rude awakening. Even if she's like the perfect girl, everyone has
yeah,
their
yeah,
flaws. Um, it's just how you deal with those flaws and how you make it better and work towards your relationship. I think that's like the
yeah.
key to having a good, happy relationship.
Yeah, listen to the man who's been gone 4 years. You know what I'm saying?
A lot of people ask like, like how to pick up girls and stuff, but I think that's like different from like actually, like I can give dating advice, but in terms of like how to pick up girls, that's like a totally different thing because I
Yeah,
I
yeah.
didn't really like know how to pick up girls. Like I just started talking to Amanda, and lucky for me, she liked me too. So in reality,
Yeah.
if we broke up, I would probably be pretty clueless. So that's saying a lot how lucky I am to have her. So.
Yeah, yeah.
But yeah, that's pretty much it, guys. We just wanted to make like, well, not short video, but we
Yeah,
just wanted to
very,
talk.
very long video.
But yeah, we just wanted to
That's
talk
okay.
about some things that you guys may not have known about us, or you probably haven't known about us since we never really talked about it.
Yeah. We're just trying to get deep with our subscribers.
Yes, all 10 of them. But you know, that's pretty much it, guys. So want to thank everyone for watching. Always thank you for the support, and you know, thanks for watching, and Yusuke.
Yeah, and comment, like, and subscribe. Holla back.